What up, YouTube? First of all, I'd like to thank all my subscribers for commenting and posting the comments on what to do and what they want to see, and I really appreciate that. It makes my life a lot easier knowing what you guys want to watch. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and make a series of, I'm going to plant this tank, but I'm also going to at the same time make videos on how to make money off this tank. So, you know, to start off with, you have to have upfront cost. So, you know, this is bare minimum, and for you breeders and you people that have never done fishies or fish period and you want to make money, this is the channel to probably be watching. To start off with, I'm going to go ahead and talk about the tank. The tank itself is the biggest cost, and what I mean by the biggest cost is it's the biggest upfront cost. This is a 55 gallon, and this is what I will be using. You can use a 10 gallon. I'm not sure which one I'm actually going to use. I'm not even going to lie. Probably maybe 10 gallon, a 20 gallon, or 55. Right now it's summertime. So right now the time is to buy. For people in the United Kingdom and Australia and Japan and China, I don't know what to tell you. I will suggest something. If you cannot afford a tank, which I think you can do, but if you are on a very tight budget, a friend of mine got a 55 with filter and stuff like that. Cosmetically, it looked like crap, and it was dirty and had gravel and everything, for $35. So it is possible for you to get a decent deal on Craigslist. Check it out for a decent sized tank for a decent price. You don't want to spend more than $1 a gallon. So for example, 55 gallons, guess what? $55. If you want to be on the safe side and you don't want to have to worry about Craigslist screwing you over, or people, you know, telling you it works but it doesn't work, wait for Petco and PetSmart. They have a $1 sale. So guess what? A 55 costs you $1. A 10 gallon usually always costs you $1, so you know it's not even worth waiting for a 10 gallon. 20 gallon usually costs about $50, so it's worth waiting on a 20 gallon to go ahead and sell it, so, or to buy it. So if you don't believe me, go check out the prices right now. So that's your biggest cost. So this is my first series, is what your biggest cost is. So just realize negative $50 just on the tank, $55, negative $10 on just a 10 gallon, negative $20 on just a 20 gallon. So that's the first thing you got to think about, is that upfront cost is how much is it going to cost you for your setup. You know, you got to realize your stand also, you can build stands. So check out my videos previously. Not sure, it used to be up top, might be on the side or somewhere, I don't know where it's at. So you don't even have to build the stand necessarily, but it's smart to build one. If you have a table sitting around, you can put it on a table, things like that. So that's the second thing you got to think about, is your stand, where you're going to hold it, where you're going to place it. And then filtration. I will make videos on filtration and DIY, and the cheapest filtration, I will make videos on that. I don't want to get into too much detail on that. Lighting, I will get into that also, but I just figured the upfront cost. So for example, like, I'm going to actually get rid of all my tanks, or not all my tanks, I'm going to get rid of all these fish in this tank. So I have a completely clean slate. I will get rid of my light, most likely. I will get rid of my tops. I will get rid of everything, and I will start over just to show you YouTubers how to make money off of it. I will tell you right now, it is a slow process. You will not make money instantly, and you will not have like tons of money and be super rich. But there is a market for fish, and there is money for it. We're in the middle of summer, so if you want to go ahead and learn how to do this, start right now. It's summertime, or it's getting ready to be summertime. Everyone and their uncle's selling fish tanks, and I will explain that and explain all that later in later videos. So I just figured I'd go ahead and talk about the upfront cost. So I will probably end up using the 55, and my 55 will probably be the planted tank and be the breeder tank and be all that good stuff. So questions, comments, I just gave you guys where to buy cheap tanks and what to expect to spend. You can also, if you're on a super tight budget, like I mentioned, you see these tubs, these are 18 gallons. They only go up to about here because there's little slots of holes. They're plastic. I know people are going to be like, are you kidding me? You can store fish in here. You can store water in here. And this is $5. So be creative. Don't be afraid to step outside the box. And I have had fish in tubs like this. I've had the big tubs that are like 48 gallons or whatever. I've had fish in them. So, you know, it really sucks that you can't see your fish, but you can have fish and things in these tubs. So just take that into consideration. Questions, comments, you know, if you have a genius idea, go ahead. Yeah, I left that one towards the end, but yeah, these will hold fish. You can't put dirt on the bottom of these, and you can't put live plants in here, and you can't put glass or something over here to shoot down and keep some fishies. So think about that for a second, people. Don't be afraid to be creative. Peace out.